This 26 Sports high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Eight minutes remaining in this one. Non-conference boys basketball action here at Cadillac High School as the Vikings playing host to the Mason County Central Spartans. Jay Simon and Kevin Gregory with you. Our thanks to Pac Mail, Dynamic Physical Therapy, Trend Designers, High Point Cadillac GMC, and Cadillac Casting Incorporated for their support of high school sports broadcasts here on My News 26 Sports. And of course, the hardest working crew in television thanks Pizza Plus for keeping them well fueled. Although once again, not a single slice left when Kevin and I showed up.
Not a slice. Just missed the Cadillac Crazies do some kind of funky crowd moves over there, all in unison. That was pretty cool.
The Viking fan base always does a great job, the student section. Their theme tonight appears to be America! Spartans with the ball just underway here in the fourth. Lang looking far side for Snagowski. To Austin Tyndall, harassed by Brooks. Tyndall, jump stop in the paint, lost the handle. And they're going to say it went off the hands of Gavin Daniels.
Tyndall was going to get a layup on that possession no matter who was standing in front of him. That was a series of power dribbles and shoulders.
You look up aggressive drive to the basket on the interwebs, and you're going to see a video of that drive. Snagowski comes up with the loose ball into the paint. Turnaround, lays it up and in. Nagowski's first bucket of the game ties it at 34. Genema to McTaggart. Being closely watched now outside the three-point line, and Baker must have taken his eye off that one as it goes through his hands and into the bench.
That's the unforced turnovers that'll make Coach Benzenberg make those kind of theatrics on the bench.
Pull his hair out. Oh, wait. 7:05 to go. He's a member of our club.
He is.
Mount, double teamed, kicks it out. Snagowski, three ball, back iron. McTaggart with the rebound. Keegan Brooks to McTaggart, top of the key, checked by Lang. Genema wanting to get it to Crago. Skip pass for Brooks, who drives, fires. No good. Quinn Crago boxes out 3/5 of the Spartan team, but the other two run it down. 6.5 to go in the game. Mount attacking the rim. Won't go. Blazik with the putback. Couldn't get it to go, but gets it back again. And now Crago taps away the pass, but Snagowski comes up with it. Mount on the left wing. And there's a steal by Vinny Genema. Quick hands by the sophomore.
It's about the third or fourth one this quarter, or third quarter, beginning of the fourth here that he's gotten his hands on.
6 minutes remaining in this ball game. Keegan Brooks to McTaggart, 15-footer from the right elbow. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Genema. Vikings get another shot at it. Top side for Baker, who will reset things. Waiting for Snagowski to draw the 5-second call. Gets a fearsome pick from Brooks. Rejected by Austin Tyndall. Wow, what a block. Vikings, though, come back up with it. Keegan Brooks out to Ethan Baker. McTaggart looking for Crago amidst three blue shirts, and they take it away. Up ahead for Lang. Austin Tyndall just had that spectacular block on Baker. Here's Mount. Austin Tyndall down low for Lang. Against Baker, can't get it to go. Crago rips down the board, and then we're going to get a cheapie on Lang coming the other way.
I almost said it on the last possession down here. Blazik's getting a little chippy, getting a few handfuls of jersey, a little tugging, a little pulling. That time, Quinn, nice strong rebound. You like to see that, though. Good on him.
Yeah,
good job, Blazik.
We didn't get that on shot, but both of them giving each other a little tap on the chest as if to say, hey, it's all cool, it's all good.
Good battle, let's play.
That's right.
All right, that's cool.
You like to see that. I tell you what, Quinn Craig, I don't know what he weighs, but he is a strong, lower-bodied young man. He's got strong legs. He establishes post position. You aren't going to easily move him. Blazek's, not for lack of trying, is these two banging right now down low.
They're battling all night.
Baker checked by Lang. 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Is Baker content to dribble as long as they're not going to draw the 5-second call? Hand it off to McTaggart. Looking for Crago down low. Crago manages to save it. Nice job by the big man. McTaggart for three. No good. And this is going to go off Snigowski's head and out of bounds, so it'll remain Viking basketball. This is right where you want the crowd.
Oh, that Cadillac bench is cracking me up. Up off their feet, waving the towel, helping the ref out, pointing what direction the ball should be.
Quinn Crago takes it to the rack and puts it up and in. First bucket of the quarter for the Vikings with under 4 minutes to go. 36-34 Cadillac. Every possession big right now for both teams. Lang, checked by Baker. It's the matchup you wanted. Uses a nice pick by Blazek. Can't get anywhere. Fires one up off the side of the backboard, and Crago comes up with a loose ball. Good defense by McTaggart.
Yeah, Lang doesn't want to put it on the floor. Even when he catches it out top, he's just holding it, waiting to pass it to the wing. And I would too, because there's a solid possibility that Ethan's going to take it from you.
3:15 to go in the game. 2-point Viking lead. Barczewski, good to see him back on the floor after rolling that ankle. Genema, top side. Baker for Barczewski, looking for Crago, who had his man sealed beautifully. No weak side help. And Quinn Crago lays it up and in. He's got 4 in the corner, and it's a 4-point Viking lead as we are going to get a Spartan timeout.
Well, no question what Cadillac's been trying to do the last 3-4 possessions. They're trying to bang it down low to Quinn. It's what they do. When they're successful, they're throwing those entry passes, and I'll say it every game all year long. I don't even care. You have to throw it from the wing like Barczewski did right there. You wait till Quinn's got a good seal and throw it. Otherwise, just reverse it and try on the other side if that's what you're trying to do. When you get in trouble is when you've been reversing it for 15, 25 seconds, and you start to get a little nervous, and you throw a bad pass from the top of the key, when Mason County Central's got 3-4 guys around them, that's just not going to work. But Cadillac getting it done on the defensive end. Everybody chipping in. Baker doing what he does, holding Lang to no threes, and I think maybe just 2 points here in the second half. And Vinny Genema getting his hand on a bunch of balls, mixing it up.
Well, the Vikings have held the Spartans, Kevin, to 6 second-half points through quarter and more than a half.
Well, some very handsome bald man at halftime said they can hold Mason County to 18, 20 points, puts them around, 45, 48 points in the second half. They're going to give themselves a good chance to win. Here we are up 4 with 2:56 to go. I'm not saying who that handsome bald man was, but it was me.
Got a Banning McMahon sighting up here. Here we go. 2:50 remaining in the game. 38-34 Vikings. Austin Tyndall. And that is how you draw a foul.
Yeah.
Blazek, I don't think had any intention of shooting that ball. Never left his feet there, and Baker went for it whole hog. Blazek wanted to pass it, realized he could draw the foul, and sent it toward the rim. Never had a chance, but he will get a couple of freebies.
Yeah, McTaggart played that beautifully up until the pump fake. I mean, Blazek's not going to beat you from 15, 18, 12. 8 feet and in is his sweet spot. And got McTaggart in the air at the line trying to pull one closer.
Drains the second. Got to mention, too, that Blake Blazek missed his entire junior year because of a right leg injury. Coach Jensen telling us there's just a mess of pins and bolts and metal in that leg. And he is just coming back from that.
Said it was a crazy car accident, like on Thanksgiving or something. So, man, it's just cool to see him out here banging and battling and having Northwood look at him for some football.
Genema misses the short one. Carrier with the good-looking jumper from the baseline. I love it when a player that gets spot minutes in a game suddenly shows you he's got a stroke. Trevor Carrier showing us he's got one there. 2:05 to go. We are in a 1-point game, 38-37 Cadillac. McTaggart against Carriers. Crago and Blazik. I think Blazik might have pulled the chair out from Crago on that play. Jumper from Brooks won't go, and then Crago with the rebound. Blazik wanted the tie-up, the jump ball, but he's not going to get it. Instead, he's going to get the foul.
Let's see. They're calling that on the floor?
It should be on the floor. It is.
But again, you know, just good job, Quinn. Crago comes in, battles for that rebound at an awkward position, leaning back, able to keep his balance and draw that foul. Nicely done.
Minute 46 remaining in the game. Vikings with a 1-point lead. McTaggart will trigger under his own basket. Crago swings it around. Minute 35. Baker to Genema. Barczewski. Driving against Mount. To McTaggart. Carrier harassing. Baker against Lang. Nope, sorry, that's Travis Tyndall. Vikings content to drive and kick. Minute 10 to go. Uses a Crago pick. Vicious Crago pick. And he just stands there. It's not like he's trying to lean into it or anything. Jump ball, possession arrow belongs to the Vikings, but what that does do for the Spartans is if they can get another tie-up, they would get it back. Minute 9 now. As Keegan Brooks will check back in for Barczewski.
Yeah, you want to maintain your spacing when you do that. You get that solid pick out top. Ethan dribbles to the corner. Vinny's either got to get out of the way or Ethan's got to pass it to him sooner.
McTaggart didn't see Genema, who was open, and then his pass attempt is picked off. Nice defense by Baker, and we're going to get a jump ball. It will stay with the Spartans, however.
Great job getting his hand on the ball. Yep. It was a clean swipe. It was the correct call.
Absolutely. Blazik didn't try very hard to sell the foul.
You get the sense that he would have had some arm flailing or something. Maybe he could have tried to draw it, but
he knew it was all on the
clean.
ball.
It was clean.
So Carrier will inbound. Minute 4 to go in this one. Spartans trail by 1. Looking to get ahead as Crago goes over the top of Mount and taps it away. Crago with the lay-in off the Barczewski miss. Surprised we didn't potentially, although the ball wasn't up near the rim when Mount went up and grabbed the rim.
A lot of action on that sequence right there. You got what appeared to be an over the back on Quinn on the steal. Cadillac comes down, gets a little out fake. It was a shot. It wasn't much of a shot, but it was a shot. And on that shot, Mason County Central grabs the rim. Quinn able to find the ball somehow out of that mess and put in a key layup.
Yeah, that's a tough sequence on both ends. The Spartans have an argument about Crago going over the back, whereas the Vikings have an argument that Barczewski was mauled on his shot attempt on the other end. But the officials doing what most fans say they should do, let the players play and finish this one out, it appears. It's a 3-point Viking lead, 40-37, with inside a minute to go. And the Spartans with possession. Quinn Crago has 6 points, all in this quarter. He's got 14 for the game. He's got the only point, I meant to say, he's got the only points for the Vikings in this quarter.
Well, Cadillac been doing a good job the whole second half, not allowing Lang to beat you from 3-point range. Newfound stroke, Trevor Carrier. Make sure you keep an eye on him too.
Blazik sets the pick to free up Austin Tyndall. Gets it back top of the key. Looking down low for Mount, working against Crago. Mount gets it on the glass, won't go, and we're going to get a foul on the rebound attempt, and I'm thinking they're going to get this on the Vikings for a push in the back. They are. They're going to get Barczewski for pushing from behind, because I think one of the Spartans had an opportunity for that rebound, and they're going to say Barczewski got under him.
Cooper Benson ran into a vicious pick at the top there by Blazik, and it was clean. It's just, he's a solid kid.
Never moved. 30 seconds to go. Blazik looking for some help. Out to Austin Tyndall. Tyndall picks up his dribble to Blazik. Inside for Mount against Crago. Lays it up and in. 19 seconds to go, and the Spartans have cut it to 1. Ryan Mount, who started off so hot with 7 points in the opening quarter, gets his first bucket of this quarter.
Yeah, it was a great set. They got what they wanted. Mount on the block, and he found himself, finally got a few inches of separation in between him and Quinn, just enough to get the ball up and over the outstretched arms of Crago.
1 point game here in Cadillac. Jay Simon and Kevin Gregory with you. Hardest working crew in television, bringing you all these images. Wyatt Van Dynen, Rain Johnson Hill, Dakota Pike doing the camera work, and the big boss man himself, Eric Wotilla, in the truck. Hopped up on caffeine after another long work day.
Well, you got to expect right now Mason County Central going to put some sort of either token or full court pressure. They only have 3 fouls on it, but they are down 1, so no shot clock. High school. I'm expecting some full court man, full court diamond, something up in your face, high pressure, high intensity, trying to go for a quick steal. If not, you got a lot of fouls to give before Cadillac's shooting a 1-on-1 with only 18 seconds left. So I expect some quick hits.
I was going to say, with 18 seconds left, it takes a lot of time to foul 4 more times. McTaggart will inbound. Gets Baker off the Crago pick, harassing Baker. Gets it to Quinn. To Brooks with a 3-on-1 taken away by Austin Tyndall. To Travis Tyndall off the glass and in! And we're going to get a timeout with 4.4 seconds remaining, and the Spartans lead 41-40.
What a turn of events right there. Excellent defense by Mason County Central. Coach Benzenberg pleading, imploring for a foul, but it wasn't. That was clean. That was all ball. And, you know, Ethan, great job on the block right there, doing what he does on defense, but just a tremendous finish. Clutch, clutch.
That went from a 3-on-1 Viking break to the Spartans going the other way as Tyndall just right place, right time. That's really not the fault of Keegan Brooks there, because he doesn't really see Tyndall. And it's just a bang-bang play where Tyndall's got his hand in the right spot, takes the ball away.
Yeah.
As Brooks had no room to really dribble. It looks like there's a potential foul there, but it really, from our, and it's so fast, but from our angle, it just looked like Tyndall got his hand in the right spot.
Yeah, it looked like a good swipe, and, you know, headsy play. He knew there was little time to go, got to get a shot up. And so now 5.7 seconds left. Cadillac taking it out underneath their own rim. They do have the right to run the baseline as the shot went in. What do they draw up here? You got to believe, you got to try and get something going towards the offensive basket, probably in Ethan's hand. I'd be setting Keegan up for a shot, or McTaggart.
They did put a little time on the clock. 5.7. McTaggart will trigger. And they're going to foul him right away because they have 4 to give. Now it's beneficial for the Spartans.
What a turn.
They went from being in desperate straits because they had 4 fouls to give to being able to run some clock out and foul. 4.2 ticks to go, and Coach Benzenberg will use, I want to say he's got at least 1 more, if not 2 more.
Well, now it took a second and a half off the clock, so there's only 4.2. You have advanced the ball to in between the 3-point line and half-court line, and you're on the player side of the court. So I got to believe Coach is going to try and draw something up where off of a series of screens, either Ethan or Keegan, McTaggart's your trigger guy, so either Ethan or Keegan getting the ball in the offensive side of half court, and they're just going to have to put a shot up right away.
Well, I was just going to ask you that question, because if you're the Spartans, you do still have 3 fouls to give. if the ball's caught in the backcourt, do you give it? But if it's caught on the offensive side, you don't?
Yeah, yeah. And,
Okay.
if they're going to try and go for a foul right away, if the ball's caught on the Cadillac side of half court,
You run the risk of fouling
they have
a
to
kid
be
going
really
into a
careful
shot,
because a guy
right?
could say, okay, I'm just going to take a quick shot. And
Because
then-
depending on how close he is and he's
Right.
expecting the foul. I mean, it's a whole chess game, right? You
Right.
could go after him like you want to foul him, then back away,
Yeah.
kind of force him to take a tough shot.
I would be very surprised if Cadillac inbounds the ball on the defensive side of half court. They got to get something going towards the rim.
McTaggart will trigger right in front of the Spartan bench. Finds Quinn Crago. Quinn, couple of dribbles, and he's going to get fouled with 1.8 seconds left, but he wasn't shooting. So that's a good foul by Blazic.
Sure. Nothing to lose there.
Nope. I don't
And that's
know
what I was talking about.
Quinn
when
was
he-
hoping to get a shot off
Yeah.
there, or not.
So I would have liked to have seen Cadillac get the ball. Well, here we go.
Yep. To Crago, turn, fire for the win! And the Mason County Central Spartans escape with a huge road victory over the Cadillac Vikings here at Cadillac High School. What a finish. We will be back with some thoughts and stats after we collect our stats and our breath after that one. My News 26 Sports doesn't get any better than that. Back in a moment.